I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about, but I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go, see where it goes, see where it leads. Cause I've been feeling like to talk a lot recently. I don't know, I feel like it's time. The source wants me to be speaking about what's on my mind, innit? So let me just think, let me just ponder. Let me just ponder for a second what message I wanna relay today. Because there's so much in this man, which is why I even started this YouTube channel. Cause one, there's not many people I can really talk to about this, you know, right now, unless it's certain individuals, really certain individuals, and I appreciate them for sure. But I feel like I'm still coming out of the environment that I was once in, you know, but I'm still there. I'm slowly coming out, slowly but surely, you know. So I just say that to say it's good to have this, just even for myself, for selfish reasons. But if I could say what's in my mind, and put it out there, and someone can actually understand me to some degree, or just learn from me, then that's really what I'm doing this for, you know. So what am I going to talk about today? Let's see. Cool. So what I want to talk about is just being on top of your shit. Just focus on yourself. Be on your journey. Be on your road. Yeah. And that's just very, very broad of what I'm saying, but I'm going to expand on it, you know. It's in so many ways. It's in a way of just having a unique journey and just staying on it and not listening to other people. But it's also a thing of being righteous and being aware that you have to be righteous. You see, a lot of people in this world, yeah, are not aware of certain things. Like, their consciousness is not to that level yet. You know what I mean? It's like Dave said, like, innocence is something that I miss because ignorance is bliss. He said, I lost friends, but it's my innocence I miss. I guess ignorance is bliss. You know what I mean? Like, and I relate to that so much, because it's like I've lost a lot of friends, but to some degree, sometimes I feel like it's my innocence I miss, because now I'm at a point where, just because I've, you know, been in tune with myself, I'm in tune with my mind, I've increased my frequency. It's like my level of consciousness and awareness has just increased so much to the point where I feel like I have these glasses now. I have these glasses in a world that, like, everything I used to see and things I used to see in a certain way, I now see it for what it is, or I see it way clearer for what it is. You know what I mean? And then that's you know, that's a bit hard sometimes, especially when that was your life. You know what I mean? Everything in your life, you used to view it a certain way because that's how you was raised, or that's what you're just familiar with seeing. And when you don't escape your mind, when you don't elevate from your consciousness, and you're able to detach your thoughts from yourself, you start to see that, okay, the thoughts and opinions I had based on this certain thing was because of the thoughts that was already programmed and entrenched in my mind. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, just say speaking to a lot of girls, or just, you know what I mean, just being a womanizer, or to a certain extent. Like, to me growing up, that shit was cool because I'm seeing everyone around me like that. You know what I mean? That shit is really, like, I was like, yeah, no, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to be like that as well. You know what I mean? But then once you actually elevate your consciousness and you actually see it more for what it is, you're able to go, like, deeper to the root of the problem, like. And then it comes from lack of being able to stick with someone, not being able to trust someone, just having too much lust. Those are the things that start arising when you actually dig in, like, why am I actually doing this? Why are these behaviors like this? You know what I mean? So I say that to say, you know, I kind of went on a tangent there, but I say that to say is because there's so many things now that, like, when you're being righteous and you see things for what it is, you can't you just know not to do that stuff anymore. That don't serve you. You know what I mean? That's low vibrational. That don't serve you. That was like the old you. That's what kept you in the same predicament that you was this whole time. You know what I mean? So I say that to say people are trying to be righteous, but they're still trying to make something from this world. Don't get disencouraged. Don't get discouraged seeing this person there doing it, getting it the wrong way, the way that you know is not right for you. It lowers your integrity or your morals. You know what I mean? They don't really serve you. You're having to act from a low vibrational state to do it, or you know what I mean, to have it around. You don't need to do it. That you really don't need to do that. And really and truly, that's the test that the chosen people, that the righteous people really go through. You know what I mean? Is can you maneuver through the hurdles and obstacles while still remaining yourself, still being the person that, you know, the source intended you to be. You know what I mean? Because it's different times right now. You know, it's the 21st century. We have phones. We have so much shit in front of us. Put in front of us, like on purpose, to distract us more, because they know now we're entering the age of Aquarius. You know, more and more people are waking up. More and more people are getting conscious. You know, and we're collective conscious. You know, if I wake up, I can wake up someone else. They can wake up someone else. And then when people come together and then they see together like what really this society is, and what the people in power that want us in the low vibrations and just beefing each other and viewing life in a certain way, they want us to be like that, so we don't see what's really going on. You know what I mean? But that's, you know, soon. Hopefully soon, one day is gonna happen. I know for sure. But in the meantime, people, if you're chosen and no one else around you is awake yet, you know, and you're feeling like, okay, now let me do this and that just to fit in, just to not look crazy. No. That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is for you to put your trust in the source. Yeah, that the way will get lit for you because you're righteous. You know what I mean? Like, we just feel in this society that being righteous and doing the right thing, it doesn't get appreciated. It doesn't get like credited. You know what I mean? It doesn't get pushed. But that's because the people are really pushing and controlling the narrative in the mainstream, that control the majority of the media. They have control of how narratives are meant to be. Not meant to be, but how they want narratives to be. You know what I mean? So they're never gonna credit positivity to a high degree. Obviously now there's you know, independent news and platforms that are coming out that help this. And that's why I say that the shift is changing. You know what I mean? Slowly and surely, you know, just being on the righteous path is going to attract the people that you need and the things that you need in your path for you to start elevating. Don't worry about, like everyone around me or everything is making me feel like I'm wrong. Don't feel like that. If you're doing everything you need to do, if you're putting in the work to better yourself every single day or as much as you can, that's it. That you and the source know, that's it. You know what I mean? No one else has to even bat an eyelid. No one even has to question it. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't even listen to what anyone questions about it, because you know what I mean? It's internal. It's an internal connection. It's an internal power, and it's an internal guidance that you're receiving. So externally, you might feel lost. You know what I mean? But just know that your personality is your personal reality. So whatever you're feeling, however you feel, just about the world and the source in general is gonna show in your real life, in the exterior. You know what I mean? So just put your trust in yourself, that you're doing everything that you can be to put yourself in a position for the source to guide you, and then just know that the source is gonna guide you. You know what I mean? Everyone else, all the other things that you're seeing, it's still coming from a lower place of vibration or frequency as opposed to where you're coming from. You know what I mean? So don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself. You know, like there's no point. There's no point at all. It don't serve you. There's different purposes that you have. You know what I mean? Like the journey of being chosen is such a heavy. It's a heavy load. It's a heavy load that we have to carry. Because we have to learn. We have to really learn. Like we have to really understand everything. Everything. We have to understand and see it for what it is. We use everything. Everything around us is here for a reason. For us to see it for what it is. And then to learn from it. To either have to grow with or to learn that you don't need it. You know what I mean? It's a lesson. Everything is a lesson or a blessing in this life. Everything is a lesson or a blessing. So if you're there and now you're on your path, you're on your journey now, and your life's completely changed, like fully, and the people, they're not, the people who you used to have around you, they're not even trying to understand it, or they're not trying to appreciate it. That's the source showing you, okay, this is the realness. This is people's true opinions of you. You know what I mean? Once you're now walking in your essence and walking in your light and really being who you're meant to be, this is now a different person to who they used to be familiarized with. So now that, you know, it don't serve them the type of person you are, now you're just another person to them. You know what I mean? And that change, that you know what I mean, that change that's happening is just to show you that a lot of the times the friendships that you thought was friendships was really just people just being together just for the sake of it, for a goal. If it's to either get gal or to smoke weed or to do this, it was for like a specific reason. It wasn't you're their real friend or whatever. It's just you was beneficial to that time for them in that part of your life. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is sometimes. That's just how it is. But you just gotta know that you're not, don't go back, don't fall back to old things, to old ways of living. Don't call the ex, don't do that, especially if you know, like if this resonates with you, this is not gonna resonate with everyone. Like if you know, you know what I mean. If you're awake now, if you feel like you're on a journey and the source has been directing you and leading you, this is for you. You know what I mean? People are not always there yet. They're not, you know what I mean? Everyone's different in their journey. People on different points of their journey. You know what I mean? Everyone has a long way to go. People have shorter ways to go. I don't know. All you gotta know is that this is a collective consciousness. So everyone has to do their job. Everyone has to do their job. This is why I'm even making this video right now, you know, because this is part of man's mission as well, to help, to increase the consciousness of this world. You know what I mean? Just how me watching videos and learning from people who was walking in their essence taught me, because they felt the need. You know what I mean? It's all like everyone should be working together. Like everyone should be working together to a certain degree, but it's going to take time to get to that point. You know what I mean? So in the meantime, the people who are awake earlier than others, you know, there's people who've been awake years before this, years before 2023. You know what I mean? It's just, I personally had my awakening now, like fully or to a big degree. So now I'm doing my part. You know, the people who came before me, they was doing their part. And it was able to get me to this point. You know what I mean? So now they've walked in their essence, or they're still walking in their essence, allowed me to walk in my essence. And hopefully, you know, if this reaches one person, even one person who can start thinking differently about life, that's just the goal. You know, that's the goal. That's the whole purpose of this. You know what I mean? But we just gotta keep at it. We gotta keep at it, because we have specific roles. but it's not just hard. It's hard because of the responsibility we have, but I feel grateful. I feel grateful to have this sense of responsibility, this knowing of the world, this ability to teach people. This is a blessing more than anything. You know what I mean? And everything that's worth something in this world don't come easy, because if it was easy, then everyone will have it. You know? So just keep at it. Keep going. And the source, he will make a way for you. He will make a way for you, and he will reward you once you complete just tasks that's like meant for you to complete. Like, you gotta walk through the fire first. Walk through the fire to learn, understand the fire, to transmute that fire. You gotta, like, everything in this world has to be like, you have to give your energy and attention to whatever you're doing. You have to really do it. Like, you have to really do it. Like, what I'm trying to say is there's no corners to cut, especially in spirituality, in this path of righteousness. There's no corners to cut. If you're finding yourself cutting a lot of corners to get to things in life, it's probably either not meant for you, you probably got lucky, or you're gonna get, you know what I mean, you're gonna fall in the same place. I'm telling you. I know I've spoken about a lot of things in this video, but slowly and surely I'm gonna start becoming more, on point with what I'm trying to relay. But hopefully anyone could catch like a certain couple things from what I said. You know what I mean? I wish everyone well. If you watched to this point, I appreciate you. For sure, we're gonna come with more videos. Just think of ways to really like try to help people. I'm still not to the point where I think I'm a teacher or anything, like, you know what I mean? So there's only so much I'm comfortable speaking about, because I don't want to share any wrong information or say something that I understand it, but then saying it and teaching it, like there's a difference between a great student and a teacher, you know what I mean? So I just feel like the source asking me to do this video, or telling me to do this video, so I'm gonna do it. But I want to get better slowly and surely. I hope everyone has a blessed day. I hope everyone stays blessed. It's 2024, year of abundance. You know what I mean? Year of abundance. If you didn't put the work in last year, now is the year, because everyone that put in the work last year is gonna reap benefits this year. I'm telling you right now. What's the date right now? It's 11th of January 2024. I know that my life has now changed for the better, and I'm internally, eternally grateful for the source, for my spirit team who guided me up into this point. And I know that my life changed. My life changed for the better, and I'm excited to see what happens. But I say that to say it did not come easy, and it still ain't easy. I've done everything that the source told me to do in my intuition and through meditation, speaking, you know what I mean? So we gotta do it, because this is all bigger than us. And the ones who have journeys that are bigger than themselves are also gonna have rewards that are bigger than themselves, because we carried burdens that are bigger than ourselves. And it's just the yin yang. It's the opposite sides. If we fell under the bad side, quote unquote bad side, let's just say bad side in this example, because good and bad is kind of, can't really distinguish good and bad. That's just labels that us humans put on it. Kind of lost my train of thought right now. Damn. Cool. I'm gonna end the video here. Cool. Stay blessed, people.